How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel for a new video. I hope you're excited for this one because we have finally got a limited slip differential for the NC Miata. I hope all of you are having a great day except Packers fans. So something with the NC Miata is since I've gotten it, it's the sport trim. If you're new to the channel, the sport trim is basically bare bones. You get power windows, radio, cruise control, stuff like that. So limited options, but you don't get a limited slip differential. And right here, we have an open differential, believe it or not. I picked this one up from Cameron. Shout out Cameron if you're watching. Thank you for helping me out with this. I've got it all cleaned up. It was really dirty looking, kind of rusty, and I just have been going at it with some wire wheels and brushes and things like that. And we're gonna clean it up the rest of the way. But in this video, we are gonna be focusing on the differential bushings and this holder, bracket. I'm not sure what you would call it. Let me know in the comments below what this is called. I can't remember off the top of my head. So we're not gonna be installing the new differential in this video, but basically what we're gonna be doing is I got the LSD unit from Japan, ordered that. If you wanna know how to do that, check out the video right up here. But we've got this and we're gonna throw it in the open differential. I wanted to get a spare differential. That way I could clean it all up, put in the bushings, do all that stuff, kind of like what I did with the 2.5. I did everything out of the car, and then when it's ready to go in, we can jack the car up, take the old diff out, throw in the new one, and then we'll be limited slipping in the NC Miata. And I actually ordered these a long time ago, like 4 years ago, I think. My parts to install bin, we've got a set of, these are front suspension bushings. So we still need to do that. I ordered those a long time ago, but I have a set of SuperPro bushings for the Miata Miata. These are urethane, so they should be good to go. And I was told by Cameron that they make a great difference, so really looking forward to that. There's a lot of different ways that you can take out your differential bushings or suspension bushings. The main way is to press them out. People burn them out. On the Miata, they all have metal sleeves, so you have to cut the sleeves to get the actual bushing out. And I saw someone online do this with a press, and I've also seen someone do this without a press, just with a chisel and a Sawzall. So I've got a Sawzall, and I've got metal blades, and we're gonna basically just kind of cut them out, I guess, is what we're gonna try to do, at least this way, so we can get it in right here, do a little cut, and then I should be able to hammer it out on this side. On this side of the bushing here, it's all metal. So this is metal, you can't press this through. I saw someone cut edges and then knock it out this way with a press, but in the video I saw, they went through here and these bushings are absolute garbage. They have to be replaced before we put this in. Look at how bad that is. So we're gonna cut through here on this side, knock it out with a chisel, get this all painted up, a nice fresh coat of silver paint, press in our new bushings, which should be pretty easy, and then we will be able to start working on the diff. This video is about the differential bushings though, so stay tuned for the diff install. I think I'm probably gonna have someone put the diff in for me, like the internals of it. I'm gonna take the diff out and put it in and all that. I'm gonna try my hand at it, but I think I'm gonna have someone else do the internals of the differential because there's shims and measurements and things like that, and I'm just not experienced enough to really make sure that that's in spec. And the last thing I wanna do is, you know, destroy the new differential that I got and then have to redo everything. So I don't wanna do that. But if you are curious, this video is about differential bushings, so that's what we're gonna be doing. So I'm just gonna start cutting and we'll see where this goes. All right, so we got our first one out, and it's mostly clean. We'll have to clean up the inside. The back side of it did get marred up a little bit, but it's not so much on the bushing side, it's more just on the outside edge. But here it is. So here's kind of where I cut it. So you guys can use this as reference. I cut 2 little slices in it, was able to fold up one side, and then once that pressure is released, you can pop it out. I actually popped it out from the outside. Use this chisel here. This is for like a masonry chisel, I think. But put it in here, split it, spread it, and popped it right out. So now I'm just gonna do the other side real quick, and then we can put in our new bushings. All right, so we've got our little bushing slots all cleaned up. They're definitely a little marred from the cutting. Like you can see, there's definitely some lines in it. Next, what we're gonna do, take the mount off, do a little painting, and then we will throw on our bushings. So let's do it. All right, and done painting. I used that silver caliper paint that I bought for the wheels back when I thought about redoing them, but look at that, it's brand new. Looks great. So it's just silver, aluminum colored, I guess. I mean, it's not pretty. It's not a pretty part. It looks fine. You're never gonna see it. As I've been working to tidy up the car overall, I've started to try to clean things up. Like if I'm taking something out that I know is gonna go back in and could be a lot cleaner. I've been trying to clean things up, paint things that can be painted, you know, just little stuff like that. It's all worth it in the end. And I know there's probably a few of you watching this video at this point that are upset about how I took the bushings out, or how I'm gonna install the bushings, or how I'm gonna paint it, or this or that. I mean, look, I'm all about ways that work, and this works. I've seen other people do this that have NC Miata race cars, and it's worked fine for them. Yes, if you had a proper press and all of that, I don't have that. I'm not gonna pay someone to do it, to take out 2 bushings when I know that there's a way that I can do it here. So that is why, keep your comments to yourselves. Now we just need to wait for the paint to dry, and then we'll throw the bushings in, and then we'll be good to go to get this differential all set back up. So I've got a bit of grease here, and our diff bushings have been in the freezer for the last few hours, so should definitely help them get in a little bit easier. Things shrink when they get cold, as most of you guys know. And we'll go ahead and take some of our grease, just kind of stick it on in there. Next, we will go ahead and take our bushings, nice and cold. And what we're gonna do is just place one in each side. They slide right in. Once they start to warm up, they should expand a bit. What we'll do first is take a little bit more grease. It's one done, looks good. And our second one is now in as well. There we go. Basically, brand new diff holder or diff bracket. Like I said, leave a comment below what this is. But yeah, looks great. Happy with the bit. Just need to clean up some of the grease, but otherwise, we're good to go. So here's how it sits now. Definitely encouraging to see. This diff is gonna look super clean once we're all done with it. I do plan on also refinishing the cover, the diff cover, in this same like aluminum silver, because then they'll match. That's how it's supposed to look brand new. So we'll get it all cleaned up, spray painted and all that. Caliper paint is gonna be super durable, can withstand the high heat. It'll all be good. And then as far as the actual pumpkin housing goes, we're gonna just respray this black, mask everything off. I'm gonna do all of that once the diff is all like good to go. Like once the new one is put in, the cover is sealed and mounted and everything, because I'm not gonna mess with any of that. I also got new side seals. So the side seals will be coming probably tomorrow. So we'll be able to throw those in too. But like I said, this video is about the diff bushings and how to put them in. And I think this turned out awesome. So as stated, these were SuperPro diff bushings. They're a reputable brand. I've heard good things. I'm sure they'll work fine. I already have the PPF brace. If you guys haven't seen that video, it's a little bit older, but the PPF brace definitely will hide any of the worn out bushings that are currently in the car. I don't know how old this differential is. I can't imagine it's that much older than how many miles I have on my NC, and the bushings were just, they were toast. Not even worth reusing. This had to be done. So general maintenance, I'm sorry this video wasn't like how to take the diff out or anything like that. That will be coming when we actually do take the diff out, and it's not a how-to, it's just reference video. So those looking to upgrade your diff bushings, you can use this video as a reference. Really easy to do once you have the diff out, really easy to refinish things, something that you can do in your garage in just a couple hours. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you are new to the channel, go down below, hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and I hope any of you Packers fans out there have a terrible day. See you guys in the next one.